And by the time Frank Lampard had smashed home his first Premiership goal for his new club, Chelsea's transformation was complete.
So FIFA 20 is back with a bang, and the Joa are the only, safest and most reliable place for you to get your FIFA coins. And if you use my discount code Gonth at the checkout, you'll get yourself a discount. So today we are back with another squad builder, and today we're going to be taking a look at first ever career goals. We're talking babies. By the way, have you ever seen Cristiano Ronaldo's first ever goal? It was a mad thing. Also, do not forget to drop a like on today's video if you want to win yourself a week full of good luck. And if you subscribe to my channel right now, you will win yourself the famous legendary AA battery, which everybody wants, so subscribe. Starting us off in today's team, we are going to be taking a look at Sergio Aguero's first ever career goal. This guy looked like he wasn't even old enough to be on the football pitch. Who signed this guy's papers? Because they were illegal. Dude was running around with a t-shirt baggier than him. But one thing I have got to give Aguero is his first goal was an absolute banger. Take nothing away from it, this guy came out of the womb scoring screamers. Like, he was born to be a footballer. It's a mad thing. He must have been about 17 years of age and he was killing it. Sergio Aguero is a don, and that was his first ever career goal. Can you believe it? Guy was lit. We have also got Ronaldinho. Oh my God. Now, as we all know, Ronaldinho, he was like, there was never a time in Ronaldinho's life when he wasn't a 6-star skiller. It's bull. We're going to take a look at his first ever goal for Brazil. And this is going to blow your head. This is going to make you realise the sort of animal and machine Ronaldinho really was. The sort of a joke of a human being that Ronaldinho really was. This is on the biggest stage for Brazil. And he's done that. I mean, what is going on? The guy's juggling the ball in the air like he's on the streets playing cooler. He's doing this for Brazil. With his short hair and his goofy teeth, the guy was absolutely incredible and went on to carry on being like the best player on earth. But that's where it all started. That was his first ever goal for Brazil. Now, to find Mo Salah's first ever goal, it's not too easy. You have to dig back into the deep Egyptian leagues, and the Egyptian leagues they ain't really televised like that. So I had to do a little bit of digging, but I eventually found out that this was his first goal not even that long ago, to be honest. Like, it was like 10 years ago, but still, Mo Salah, you know, from the Egyptian leagues to 200 grand a week at Liverpool, he has come a long way. This guy was kicking stones around as a football, a pig's head as a football, and went on to be the player he is today. This is Mo Salah's first ever goal. Let us never sleep on the magician Eden Hazard. This guy, we love him. Eden Hazard, we love him. Scoring goals for Lille, scoring goals for Chelsea, scoring goals for Real Madrid. Anywhere that Eden Hazard goes, he is a beast. Now, I had to dig deep for Hazard's first ever goal, but it was apparently against Lyon. And of course, he picks up the ball in midfield, skins 3 or 4 players, and bangs it from about 25 yards. Scoring a goal that pretty much put Hazard on the elite stage. And from that moment onwards, we knew Eden Hazard was never going to be the same again. That is the sort of sauce that Eden was bringing. Man, this guy. We've seen Hazard at all sorts of ages, and he's one of those ones, he's never not been good at football. But a fun fact that's going to blow your head off is Harry Kane. Yeah? You do know that Harry Kane scored his first ever professional goal in 2014, and since then has gone on to score 136 Premier League goals. And it all started with his goal, his first Premiership goal against Sunderland in 2014. It's crazy to think that wasn't even that long ago. Harry Kane was a nobody, and now he's worth 200 mil. Unbelievable. This football's unbelievable. What you can do in a short space of time if you put your mind to it and you're actually decent is a mad thing. We also have Neymar Jr. I have Neymar Jr.'s first goal for Brazil. I have Neymar Jr.'s first goal when he was playing for Boca Juniors, was it? No, Santos. Boca Juniors. Who am I on about? Slap me for the cheek. Yeah, Neymar, can you believe his first ever goal for Brazil was a header? Yeah, Neymar scoring headers for Brazil and unbelievable goals for Santos. As we all know, Neymar, he was running around just like Aguero. Neymar was running around with dodgy papers because there was no way he was, I think the age is 16 where you're allowed to play senior football. He wasn't 16. Neymar was probably running around for Brazil and Santos at the age of 14 with dodgy papers because he was that good. I don't believe his first goal for Santos was when he was 16. I just don't believe it. He was a lot younger than that, and you can tell. He looks like a baby, bro. Gimme, he was 16. You know these Brazilian leagues, they're booky. And oh, Gareth Bale, as we all know, once was possibly the best player in world football. And he was underrated still. If you go back and watch Gareth Bale back in the day, this guy was stupid. He had the best left foot in the world, and I'd put it over Lionel Messi's. I'd go that far. Long shots, unstoppable. His first goal was an insane free kick for Southampton. That's how good. His first ever goal in the Premier League as a senior was this. I mean, it just goes to show how good the guy really was. And it went from that to like continuing to score over 50 goals, all bangers. It's just a shame it didn't really work out on Real Madrid. Paul Pogba, another one. Jumped on the scene, smashed it. Went to Juventus, and his first goal was, of course, from outside the box, because Pogba doesn't score goals from inside the box. He scores screamers. He doesn't always score, but when he scores, they're bangers. And this one, I think it was against Napoli. It might be, I think it was even a left foot volley. Going to show you, Paul Pogba weren't here to play games. He was here to take over. Well, for Juventus he was here to take over. For Man United, he's kind of dead. Let us not forget about Joa Felix. Got a fun fact for you. You know his first ever goal, his first professional goal in football was like 3 years ago. You do know that, don't you? I just want to get that clear. This guy is so young. I mean, when your birthday's 1999, she's too young for you, bro. He is so young that his first ever goal wasn't even long ago. He's the youngest player ever to score in the Lisbon derby, and I think he's like top 3 youngest players to ever score in the league. Like, gotta take half. And already, within the space of a few years, he's got a 92 rated card. I rest my case. But let us not sleep on the two GOATs. We have Ronaldo and we have Messi. 2 goals that I'm sure you've all seen before. 2 professional senior goals that started off a career that was unbelievable. It was undeniably 2 of the greatest footballers that will ever live. I'm gonna go as far as saying that. Will we ever see a better player than Ronaldo and Messi? Debatable. Probably, but not anytime soon. We're gonna start with Ronaldo's first goal. It was filmed on a toaster because it did happen about 20 years ago. 15 years ago, give or take. Take a look at this. Ronaldo, step overs, boom. Boom. That's what my G Ronaldo can do. Even on a toaster, this guy still looks unbelievable. That is the joy of Cristiano Ronaldo, and that was the first goal he ever scored for Lisbon that set him off to be the best player in the world. It all started from that goal. And Lionel Messi's goal, a little bit classier, you know, filmed actually on a HD camera. Can you believe it? And he scored for Barcelona with an assist from Ronaldinho. So Messi's goal was just a goal of your dreams, really. But I mean, it's just brilliant. The ball comes over from Ronaldinho and Messi just lobs the keeper. Imagine that being your first ever goal. And you do know, a couple of minutes before that, he scored a similar goal that was given offside. So Messi basically scored 2 goals like that on his debut for Barcelona. His first ever goal for Barcelona. That is what I like to call special, and that is one of the best squads you're ever gonna see on FIFA. Look at that! Unbelievable.